We're talking about sleep. How much do you need? How to get better sleep? Tips and tricks. I have them all for you here. Your body needs 3 things every day. It needs fuel, it needs rest, and it needs movement. And the rest, unfortunately, is a massive problem in this country. So how much sleep do we need? If you're an adult, really get ready. 7 to 9 hours a night. Just because you can function on less sleep does not necessarily mean you should function on less sleep. Too little is bad, but so is too much sleep. Too much sleep sends different messages to our body that something is wrong, maybe we're sick, maybe we're injured. It disrupts the circadian rhythms, our metabolism, our hormones. Your body needs to move. It also needs to rest, but it needs to be done in the proper proportions. I'm a big fan of the nap, but a nap is 20, maybe 30 minutes, not 2 hours. But it does not add up to 7 to 9 hours of continuous sleep. When you hear the recommendations for adults of 7 to 9 hours a night, that refers to continuous sleep. The average teenager needs 9 to 10 hours of sleep every night. And this is where I encourage parents to really lock down those sleep behaviors before those kids go off to college. A lot of teenagers will, have a jam-packed day, come home, do their homework, and then be on their screens till all hours of the night. Not good for their health. It affects their academic performance, their mood, in some cases puberty and their hormonal development, and their immune system. People who consistently get insufficient sleep are at increased risk for neurocognitive decline, dementia, poor concentration, mood disorders like depression, anxiety, poor concentration. Then if you work your way down, cardiovascular disease, cancer, both increased risk in people who get insufficient sleep consistently over years. It affects our immune system. Some studies have shown a 3-time increased risk of getting the common cold because of the effects on our immune system. Our sleep has direct effects on 2 of the most important hormones that regulate our hunger, our fullness, and our metabolism. Leptin, ghrelin, insulin, cortisol are all affected by insufficient sleep. So a lot of times when I see patients who are struggling with weight management or weight loss, trying to prevent weight gain, again, we go back to the basics, and that's tell me about your sleep routine. Tell me how you sleep. Tell me how many hours you're sleeping a night. Your sleeping environment should be 3 things. It should be cold, it should be dark, and it should be quiet. White noise machines can be helpful for people. Noise canceling earphones, earplugs, or headphones can be helpful for some people. Darkness, super important. Even light outside your bedroom, a hall light, a night light, street lights outside your room can affect the quality of your sleep and can actually suppress your brain's production of melatonin, which is the sleep hormone. So get those complete blackout drapes, lower the shades, close the drapes, turn the lights off. Don't fall asleep with the TV on. You might think you're asleep, but your brain is registering that light and it's actually stimulating your brain and helping to prevent good quality sleep. Temperature, I am a fanatic. It has to be 66 degrees all year round. If you get cold, you want to sleep under a comforter like I do, that's great. But a lot of people sweat a lot when they sleep and they wear a lot of heavy clothing. And when they get awakened during the middle of the night, which disturbs their sleep, they're not aware that that's really coming from the temperature in the room that they're sleeping in. So cold, dark, and quiet, first order of business. If you're having difficulty getting enough sleep, behavior is key. Unplug an hour before you want to go to bed. So that means turn off the TV, step away from the desktop, the laptop, the screen, your phone. Darken the room because our body is very sensitive to light cues. Dim the lights a little bit. That starts to send messages to our brain that it's nighttime and we're getting ready to shut it down. And then, some common sense things absolutely can help. A warm bath, a warm shower, some chamomile tea, meditation or deep breathing, reading. But when you get into your bed, your brain should say, I'm here to sleep. Getting regular exercise absolutely will help you get sleep. I guarantee you if you exercise for 30 to 60 minutes a day, you will be tired by the time you get into bed. Caffeine and alcohol are huge sleep disruptors. Both can disrupt REM sleep. Certainly if you have to get up more than once during the night to use the bathroom, that is a big sleep disruptor as well. I see a lot of women with hormonal sleep disruptions. That could be anything from their period, pregnancy, perimenopause or menopause, hot flashes. If you're finding that there's some kind of hormonal component to your sleep patterns, definitely talk to your gynecologist or healthcare provider. Last thing, sleep aids. There are no prescription sleeping pills that are approved for long-term use. It can be safe and effective in the short term, 100%, but it is not for every single night, week after week, month after month, year after year. So if you are finding that you cannot sleep without a sleeping pill, you really should talk to your doctor, your healthcare provider about what is the end point. Can you switch it up, lower the dose, alternate it with something else, because that does affect your brain chemistry. There's no question about it. If you are not getting enough sleep, it is affecting your body in ways that you may or may not be aware of, either short term or down the road. Sleep has a PR problem, actually. I think we look at sleep like it's a luxury when the reality is it's a medical necessity.